Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a whole different type of video for you. I'm going to color my hair with henna for the first time. Basically, like, I've really been into trying to do more natural things, like use natural stuff lately, and you know, with chemical hair dye, it's chemical hair dye, so I figured let's try the natural option and go for henna. The reason I'm wearing this hideous, well, the scarf isn't really hideous, but like what I made of it, yeah. Anyway, I've already done it, so I didn't want to like show you the entire result immediately. Let's actually move on to the process of doing henna first. Okay, so I've already gathered the stuff that I need, and I just knocked over a mirror with my foot. We're off to a great start. Let's hope this is not a sign of how the rest of this endeavor is going to work out. Maybe I just shouldn't sit like this. Anyway, but yeah, I have the materials I need. I have my hair, obviously. I have some roots showing, so I hope I'll be able to tell how this is going to look on my natural color as well. The henna put I'm going to use is by Jacob. Henna powder red. I just bought it at Holland & Barrett here in the Netherlands. Because they had a sale going on, so that was a good enough reason for me. And you know, it's not very expensive, it was like €5. So if I like it, I'm gonna continue using it. I also have this cup here that I can put the henna mixture in. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to stay in plastic. I don't think it will, but just to be on the safe side, I'm using this one that I never use for anything else ever at all. So if it does stain, it won't matter. I also have a very old bathrobe that I don't care if I just completely ruin. You know, the key here is grab stuff that you don't care if you ruin. Yeah. And also I'm going to cling wrap my hair after I put the henna in, but I want to put a scarf over it just because it feels more comfortable and it looks a bit nicer, I guess. So I'm going to use this scarf, which I got for free at a local drugstore, because apparently they had to get rid of them and they were giving them away for free with like absolutely every single product they were selling. So yeah, again, I don't care if I destroy it, so we're gonna use it. The idea is with henna you gotta mix it, so I'm going to mix it like there's different, like you can look it up in the internet about depending on what sort of effect you want. You can mix it with different things. I'm going to mix it with, because I really want it to be like nice orange, red, fiery. I'm going to mix it with chamomile tea. Fresh chamomile tea. And also I'm going to look if we have apple vinegar, but if we don't have it, then I'm going to use white wine vinegar instead, because you need some sort of acidic something, you know, to activate the pigments in the henna. Or so they say, so I'm just going to do as the internet tells me to. So yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Cling wrap, I still have to grab, and then we're good. The best thing is to apply henna onto clean hair, freshly cleaned hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hair first, down in the bathroom obviously. And then I'm going to come back here to you to apply the henna together, because I don't want to risk ruining the bathroom. Seriously, I will be in trouble and I will have to run for my life if I dare to like stain the entire bathroom with henna. So I'm going to do the henna in my own room, because I have black carpeted floors anyways, so I don't think stains are going to show that much. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll see you in a moment with freshly washed hair. Okay, in case you're wondering how tie length hair looks under a towel, it looks like this. Not exactly as fancy as in the commercials. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to go make the mixture now. And the witch's brew is done. I got most of the clumps out. And I think I'm just going to continue mixing it until it cools down a little. Because right now it's boiling hot because my tea was boiling hot. And I don't want to burn myself. So yeah, as far as the scent goes, it sort of smells like the petting zoo back when I used to volunteer there years ago. But I'm not sure if it reminds me more of animal food or of what comes out of the animal after they've eaten. If you get my drift. It doesn't really smell bad though. Like, I kind of like the scent, but I like that natural farm scent. So if you're not into natural scents, then you're probably not gonna like it as much. But yeah, it's not terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna let this cool down and then get it into my hair. Okay, so it's like 15 minutes later. It's cooled down a little and I also kept steering it, so it's now roughly completely smooth. I am going to apply it with a brush, an old brush obviously, because, wow, the brush literally keeps standing up in it. Anyway, because I really do want to try to get my roots as good as possible so I can really see how it looks on my roots. Now, time for gloves. I actually use these at work to repackage damaged packages. So they can't really get more dirty than this, is what I'm trying to say. Whoa, this thing is actually quite hot. This is actually something I still have from primary school. It doesn't fit at all, so like I said, it doesn't matter if I destroy it. So yeah, let's get onto it. Okay, change of plans, my brain just kicked in. Did it hurt? Slightly. But I'm going to put some Vaseline around my hairline, so that I don't accidentally end up completely coloring my ears and my forehead and my neck. Because I don't want a complete henna tattoo on either of those. I don't know how my piercings are going to feel about this, but let's just ignore that. Okay, so that's that. I think in terms of coloring my hair, by the way, the towel is now on my lap because my thingy didn't cover it. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just going to do it like I color my hair normally, with going around the edges first and then proceeding to go in stripes. Let's go for it. Okay, conclusion number one. This is like the border, the exact border between comfortably warm and oh my god, I'm burning. So I'm glad I waited a little bit. By the way, I think I actually did the consistency quite well. In the sense of I place it somewhere and it actually does stay there. So I think that's actually pretty good. Oh, I have discovered one thing that makes this a bit more difficult than chemical hair dye. With chemical hair dye, I will usually just, you know, put it like you gotta put that in dirty hair. So I just put that in my hair while it's dry without washing it first, obviously. I have some loose hairs and I vacuum clean today and this is very irritating. Anyway, but now of course I could not do that. I think I'm gonna have to vacuum clean again after this. This is so annoying. Okay, we're back. Anyway, but yeah, the point is I do that on dry hair. So of course then I comb it thoroughly first before actually starting to color it. Which means that in that case I can just very easily make sure that there's no tangles in it. Whereas now I notice with separating the strands, or the sections I should say, it's a bit more tangly because obviously I just washed it, so it is tangled. Logic and all. So that does make it a little bit more difficult, but it's nothing like extremely difficult. Also one plus with these gloves, I can actually pull them on and off to handle my camera. Just some advice for fellow YouTubers. Anyway, the front is done, so I am going to now lean forward and just smear it into my hair and hope for the best. Okay, I gotta say, the most difficult part about this all, where the heck did that even come from? I don't know. Anyway, was to get the cling wrap around it. Because believe it or not, I'm not very much used to putting cling wrap around my hair. But anyway, it's around there, it's fine. I'm going to put a scarf around it. I'm going to wash my hands first for like 20 minutes. And then I'll just let it sit there until tomorrow. Okay, just one quick little update in between. For a start, I used some leftovers to do my eyebrows. I'm gonna wash them off later and you'll see tomorrow as well how those turn out. Also, the cleanup was a lot easier than I anticipated. I literally just tossed everything into a big bucket, put water in it, pushed into it to get all the grossness out. Then, you know, tossed the water away, the dirty water, put new water in it, did it again. Now it's hanging on top of the bathtub, so the water can just drip down and whatever. And once that's done, I'm going to just, you know, toss it in the actual washing machine. But yeah, that's good. Also, I fixed the cling wrap. I completely messed up the roll of cling wrap and I had to fix it because it's actually my mom's cling wrap and I don't want her to kill me. No, really, like I shouldn't murder other people's stuff. But anyway, so I'm properly cling wrapped now and I'm going to put a scarf on it and eat pizza and I'll see you tomorrow. And it's now been like 15 hours. It's early in the morning, so I'm talking kind of softly. I hope you can still hear me. Anyway, yeah, I washed it. I put a towel around it. I really need to shave my armpits. I just prefer it. Anyways, yeah. But I think the towel has now soaked up all the moisture it is capable of soaking up. So I'm gonna pull it off and see what my hair looks like. I'm just gonna go grab my glasses because I can't actually tell myself. Okay, now that I can actually properly see, I'm actually quite pleased. I mean, my skin on my head is surprisingly not very orange, even though I was like, it's going to be a full henna tattoo. Apparently not. My ears are also still their natural color. I mean, I did get a little bit on this ear, but it still looks decent. There's a bit there, but you know, nothing to be mad about. And yeah, like I think that, you know, you can tell at least the part that's already colored is now a deeper orange, so that's good. So it does build up on existing color. And the best of it all, my roots are actually ginger. Like, this is supposed to still develop for a couple of days more. So it might get more intense even, but they are already ginger, I can tell. It's more natural, of course, than the chemical hair dye, but henna does build up over time. So if I were to dye these roots again when they've grown out more, they would be more orange. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, I like it. Really, my only fear was that it would not be obvious enough. Like, I didn't just want a red sheen, that's why I left it in so long. Obviously, if you leave it on for shorter, then it will be less intense. But I really wanted it to be intense, and I feel like it is very nice and intense. And I can't wait to see what it looks like in the sun. But unfortunately, it's dreary and misty outside, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. Anyway, I'll only film the ending of the video tomorrow, so you'll see how it develops by then. But as far, I'm very much pleased. Okay, just one small little update. I blow dried my bangs, which goes exactly the same as it goes when I chemically dyed it, so that's good. I still can't show you in sunlight, because there is still a distinct lack of direct sunlight. But anyways, I also wanted to just do a little conclusion about my hair length versus the jar of henna. I think to get my complete hair done, I would need like 1 1/4 to 1/2 of a jar. So yeah, but that is still actually cheaper than hair dye is in the Netherlands, because the jar was about 5 to 6 euros. And hair dye in the Netherlands is about 15 euros. 15 to 17. There's a reason I always used to buy it in Germany. But yeah, I think I'm just going to continue using henna now, because I quite like it. And also I wanted to mention the scent. I finally figured out what exactly it smells like. It smells like freshly cut grass in the rain. Or really, like, you can't really smell it when it is still actively raining, but like just after it, like, you know, when you cut grass and then it rains really heavily and then you walk through it, that's what it smells like. It smells so lovely. Like, seriously, it's just a nostalgic scent to me. Petting zoo and all, and like my days in like animal school and that sort of stuff. Anyway, yeah, I really like the scent. So if you like that kind of smell, then you're probably going to like the scent of henna. I obviously don't know if all henna smells the same, but the Jacob Hoy one smells like that. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment for another update. Okay, yet another clip indoors because I don't think the sun is still going to come out today. So next best thing is my filming lights on. Yeah, it's so glossy. I love it. Also, I just combed through it and it actually went surprisingly easy considering I literally just rinsed out the henna with lukewarm water. Under the shower, obviously. But anyways, I didn't use any leave-in or anything, but it still comes through very, very surprisingly easily, so that's very good. But yeah, like under this lighting as well, it's not exactly direct sunlight, but we're gonna have to make do, because I don't control the weather, unfortunately. It's probably better for the environment that I don't, actually. But anyways, like, seriously, it's so good. Like, it's beautiful. I love the color, especially, I'm looking especially at my roots. I love it, like seriously, I'm so happy with it. So yeah, I think the next clip is going to be the final conclusion. And we're left with the final results. Yeah, basically I am really happy with it. Like the color is a little bit more orangey, almost more warm than the red of the hair dye, of the chemical hair dye I mean. And at my roots you can tell that it's not quite as orange as like the part that was already chemically colored. But it is definitely copper-ish, and you know, henna, like I said before, henna does build up over itself, so it will get more coppery as time goes by. It will get more ginger, basically. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I didn't find the scent very, like, I didn't mind the scent, but I gotta say now, after about a week and a half since I colored it, I can still vaguely smell freshly cut grass when I sniff my hair. So keep that in mind. If it is a scent that bothers you, then yeah, it might bother you, but like me personally, I actually quite love it. So yeah, long story short, I'm definitely going to continue to use henna. I am very pleased with the results. Yeah, other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this video as entertainment, but that it might also have been useful for you if you are thinking of coloring your own hair with henna. I know it can be sort of daunting to do something very new, because it's of course very different from, you know, chemically coloring your hair. But I really hope I managed to show it like so clearly that it might, you know, actually like give you the courage to try it out yourself if you want to. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, as always, please click the like button, it would really help me out. And if you want to see more of my videos, you can also subscribe to my channel. And for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!